Hello guys, it's NautoAce. So the Super Smash Bros. Final Direct came and go. So I want to give my thoughts about it. But before I even do that, I'm gonna have two versions of this. So apparently when I was doing the first time around giving my thoughts, I kind of went too long. So in this one, it's going to be a condensed version of my thoughts. So basically, I'm going to try doing it under 50 minutes. Just really some quick bullet points of what I thought about the aspect, the points of what Sakurai showed. And then if you want to listen to the other one, which basically I go in depth and give my theory and analysis of why did Sakurai choose this, what's the point of this, is it good, is it bad, any fixes that can be done to improve the game, etc, 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 better experience. So yeah, so there will be, this one's going to be the condensed version, but if you want an in-depth one, there's going to be a link on the description box, and of course, it's up to you. So with that, the question is, what are my thoughts on Super Smash Bros. The Final Direct? Before I start giving my thoughts on the Smash Direct, I want to also give my shout out to this person. Everybody already done it, so I also just want to do it out of respect, out of what this person did to contribution to the Smash community. I mean, for me, I like to play Smash Bros. For fun. Not competitively, not one-on-one, not on Omega Field like that. But there is a person by the name of Chris Taylor, aka SpookyWoobler. And this has already been old news. I know it happened in September. But I also just want to give him a shout out as well, out of respect. And he's a Super Smash fan. And unfortunately, the person did have cancer. And news basically that he wanted a wish before passing away, is to at least try out Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And the Smash community basically band together, told Nintendo, hey, give this person's dream, make this wish come true. And they actually did. Two representatives of Nintendo went to his house, played for 3 hours. The E3 build of Super Smash Bros. So no Chrome, no Dark Samus, no King K. Rool. But you know what? At least he get to try it. He had fun with it. He was happy about it. And of course, sadly to say, I'm also sad about it, is that days later, he did pass away. So again, SpookyWoobler, aka Chris Taylor, I guess one of the awesome guy. So he's an awesome guy in the Smash community. I just want to pay my respects. So a moment of silence for him. Yeah, thank you, Chris, for your community, your contribution to the Smash community, and yeah, he'll be missed. I mean, he did his wish got fulfilled. That was awesome. It's something that is so awesome for Nintendo to do. I mean, hey, sometimes company does business, but there's been times when they have a heart. So, Chris Taylor, aka SpookyWoobler, you're going to be missed. So, like I said, just want to give my shout out also as well. Never forget him. Awesome guy. So, with that, now we're moving on to my thoughts on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the Final Direct. So, what are my thoughts on the final Super Smash Bros. Direct? Well, it's a 9 out of 10. And I'm going to explain why. But if you want more in-depth of why, the other video is going to be providing that. So for this one, let's just give my thoughts, the most important part, the more that's interesting to me. First of all, the final reveal characters for the game, the base roster. And they showed, of course, Ken as an Echo Fighter to Ryu, and Incineroar, one of the starter Pokemon, the Fire type from Sun and Moon. So Ken kind of makes sense, because if Ryu's there and then you're introducing Echo Fighters, why not? There you go. So he's a little bit different. He also has that Ken style. And his Smash finale is a little bit different than Ryu. As expected, it's Shinyu Ken and Shinpai Jinryu for his Smash finale. As for Incineroar, it's of course when he's basically in his final form, he's basically a wrestler. So he does some wrestling moves. And it's very interesting. It's like Abigail. Like every attack, he'll do some taunt. Because Abigail does some extra animation along with Zeku and Cody after attack. Looks interesting. I might try them out, especially Ken, because I like playing Ken in Street Fighter. So you might say, well, that's gonna suck. I thought it'd be something more dynamic, like Simon Belmont. Yeah, maybe there was more than meets the eye. So maybe there's a reason there. But I still, hey, you know what? There's a lot of characters in the game, so can't really complain about that one. And then he talked about finally the hidden mode that he didn't want to talk about it on the August Direct was Spirit. And sadly, this is a replacement for trophies. So not only have assist trophies, the helper character, the supporting character, and of course the fighter, there are also other Nintendo characters that will team up with the fighter as a stat booster. Yeah, so in some of the mode of the game, you will pair up with a spirit character, or basically character from other Nintendo games. And the premise for that one is that a lot of the video game characters lost their physical form, they become spirit. So in order to basically get their form back or whatever, they have to team up with a fighter. So you get to choose one spirit to partner with the fighter. And the interesting part there's going to be some sort of like equipment system. So each of the spirit, there's actually 3 categories. So there's a lot of categories, but the top 2 that I can think about is the primary and support. Primary are spirit that's going to partner with your fighter. Support are basically sort of spirit that's equipping to the primary spirit to build up the boost stat, and then you equip with the fighter. There you go. So again, kind of interesting there, sort of a JRPG equipment aspect, but again, kind of makes sense there. So of course, after that, they talked about Amiibo, new Amiibo coming in. Of course, it's already coming, some in December 7th. There are other ones coming in on February the 15th of 2019. Ice Climber, King K. Rool, and another surprise one, but I'll talk about that later. And then in 2019, there will be Isabelle, Pichu, Ken, Young Link, and Daisy. So if you're an Amiibo fan, here's your chance. And also just want to just say this out for people who missed Amiibo from the first time run since in 2015. I've been seeing a lot of restock Amiibo with the new packaging in some local my areas, and that'll be a different vlog there. Alright, so moving on online. Like I said in the other video, I talk more in depth about it, but the online is much better, much improvement, more friendly use. There's a little bit of a problem. Basically, they're sort of combining for glory and for fun. So there's no more of that mode. So for glory and for fun, you just set your preference and you're trying to partner up with someone. And if you don't, whatever, you get random, some guy, and then it is what it is. We'll just have to wait and see when the game comes out. And also, hopefully the online is going to be good since it's not going to be a Switch paid online. And of course, Sakurai mentioned it for a lot of people. If you are playing it on a dock and you have able to wire your Switch, invest on a USB Ethernet cable. Yeah, there is a official Nintendo one from the store. It's a little bit expensive. It's like $34.99. There is also a cheaper one for $30 from Hori. And if you get lucky, if you go to Walmart or Amazon, maybe there's below $25. That's how much I got it. And it works. It actually works. I have it. So moving from that one, he also showed about other modes. Option, help, whatever. And of course, the other option I want to go give props to Sakurai is languages, because like I said in my past video, like I said in my update, English dub, sometimes you might want to think about it because of your consumer. They're going to be willing to pay more money. Sakurai listened. He even admitted it. He said the fans requested it. So multiple language, not just the words, but voices. They showed an example with the Ivysaur, different name. There you go. So your preference. There you go. You can basically set the language in English, but the voice in Japanese. He's giving you that option. Again, keyword option. Thank you, Sakurai, for that one. And then, of course, they showed more assist trophies. For people who are hoping the Green Lynching was true, sorry, no Shadow, no Isaac. There's assist trophy as of right now. If you really want them to be characters, just be nice to Sakurai. Just say, hey, we want that character to be a character. We want Shadow, Isaac, but so the Green Lynch, it's really wasn't true. So I mean, Banjo, it's still a possibility. Phil Spencer said it's open, but it's gonna suck. But however, there is something. Yes, a lot of people are not happy about this. For some people, don't really care. My opinion, I really don't care about it because it's optional. There you go, optional. And that is, yes, after the game is launched, there will be DLC. Was it a good timing for Sakurai to mention it in the Direct prior to the game's release? Maybe not, but at the same time of this time of age of gaming, which everything's DLC because games are harder to develop and they're more expensive, it's kind of like it's expected. I'm sorry to say, I know some people don't like it. I have no problem with it. If you don't like the DLC, you don't like the option for it, there you go. You don't have to pay it. And the best part here, and thank you, Sakurai, is he also offer a season pass. So there will be 5 characters, and each 5 characters will have a stage. And I don't know when they say new. A lot of people keep saying new stage. I'm going to assume maybe not. And some couple of music. Buy them individual, they're $6. But getting them in a package, in the season pass, it's $25. So you save $5. So good call for Sakurai there for offering a season pass. Plus, you get an incentive for buying the season pass. You get a Rex Mii costume there, so there you go. Your Xenoblade 2 Chronicles representative. I know. Maybe he'll be the character in the DLC. Maybe not. Who knows? So speaking of Mii fighters, they also showed some new outfit, and I'm very interested. There are some they showed the new ones, such as Splatoon 2 version of the Inkling. Yagana Ninja Clan from Breath of the Wild, Chibi Robo, Ray Mark III from Custom Robo, and the best one here that I think I'm going to be using this, and hopefully it's in the game and it's not DLC, and that is Toy Khan outfit. Yes, your Mii fighter can dress up as a person who has the robot kit, the backpack, the fish, the visor, and the Joy-Con controller. That's so awesome, man. I seen a lot of people reaction. They were laughing. Thank you, Sakurai. I always love when he does this little bit joke stuff. Hey, it's worth it. So I'm going to be like playing as a Mii brawler with the lava costume. That's so awesome. But speaking of bonuses, like I said, the season pass, if you buy it, you get the Rex outfit. If you purchase a game before January 31st, 2019, and you register the game on My Nintendo, you will get the last character for free. For limited time for free. And this is, I'd say, the surprise character per se. And that is Piranha Plant. Yes, it's the category a lot of people say from the retro or the weird one. What do I mean by that? Such as Game & Watch, Duck and Dog, and Rob or Rob Family Robot. So you get to play as one of Bowser's minion, a Piranha Plant, and he's no joke. I'm sorry. People say, what the heck? Why would you put this guy in and out while Luigi? And again, in my other video, in the in-depth one, I do explain it why. But the gist of it is, it's probably easier to develop. That's what they're offering for free versus, say, Waluigi, maybe. I mean, his Smash finale is just basically summoning Pity Piranha, and the model it's used was from Brawl. So I'm just saying there. So, but again, it's funny. That is awesome there. And lastly is he listened to the fans once again. Thank you, Sakurai. And that is a story mode. Yes, once again, there will be story mode. It won't be mostly story driven according to Sakurai. It's more about playing the game for fun rather than understanding the story. But the story is sort of interesting already. He showed a trailer, a preview about it. So let's just say it's something inspired by. Well, that's what I'm gonna say, or it's a reference to the Avengers: Infinity War, where everyone disappeared except for one person. So I'm gonna delve it a bit here. So On the trailer, yes, everyone disappeared or got killed or whatever, and then now you have to fight evil version of them. There's only one person that survived, and that is Kirby. And why Kirby is because that's one of Sakurai's favorite character. He actually worked on that character. Remember, before Project Sora, Sakurai did work for HAL Laboratory at one point. Now he's his own company, so it makes sense. So Kirby, could it be the hero? Well, yes and no, in my opinion. My opinion, I really don't want it to be like the all-star of the story. I know some people will, but hear me out. This is why I believe the Mii fighters can also play the role. So you say, oh shoot, Kirby's in trouble, he's all alone, he needs help, how is he going to save his friends? There's a lot of Master Hand, aka bad players, again, that's the lore of what Master Hand is. So how do you counter with bad players, or the Master Hand, aka bad players? Fight players with players, so why not have some good player, i.e. the Miis? So why not create a Mii, whether it's a Mii, the Mii fighter, brawler, swordsman, or gunner? Why not teams up with Kirby and save the friend? I think that's more. Hopefully, that's just me, my personal preference. Visually, hopefully, that Mii fighters will also play a role in the story mode. I would like to see that. That you create your own Mii, so finally I can put myself in Smash and save all the Nintendo characters. Hey, as a kid, I always dreamed that. So why not? We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully, that's what it is. It looks really robust and really awesome. Yeah, so I'm going to have to check it out to see, once the game comes out. So, yeah, those are my thoughts about it, the Final Direct. He gave a lot of information for 40 minutes, really a lot. Some of them probably was unnecessary, such as option and help, but you have to also understand the Nintendo Direct's not only for the fans. I mean, that's mostly the viewers are who were your target audience. Well, your basically target audience, but what they also pointed out that Nintendo Directs are meant for everyone. So Sakurai wants to explain to somebody who's not into Smash to say, oh, this is my first Smash game. What do I expect? There you go. Yeah, it is what it is. So again, that's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. Very informative. He told everything. It was just too much, and some things still missing, like no trophies. So the trophy's not there no more. They changed it with Spirit, basically stock footage from other Nintendo or video game characters. And I don't see he also mentioned Masterpiece. It's just cool to be there, but there's always been a lot of problems about that, and I do talk about it in depth in my other videos, but it's kind of bummed me out there. But overall, it's a good one, very informative. I was hyped. I can't wait for the game. I pre-ordered mine. Yes, the DLC, I'm sorry, I have no problem with it. You don't like it, it's optional, just don't buy it. That's really it. Well, here, I'll make it feel better for you guys. I never bought the expansion pass for Breath of the Wild for the Wii U. Yeah, I have it for the Wii U because I didn't have a Switch at the time. There you go. See, it doesn't bother me to some extent. You don't like it, don't buy it. If you believe in the product, go ahead. I'm just saying there, but it's up to you. But for me, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna actually buy a online pass once the game comes out to see it because I'm gonna play online. It's fun for this one rather than Street Fighter. So yeah, like I said, it's a 9 out of 10. With that, I'll see you guys later.